Welcome back to the Swepcast.
Season 2, episode 20!
Welcome back, everybody. And judging by our pre-recording lulls in this room, we are going to have a wild and crazy episode because we have been laughing up a storm already, and a lot of farts have already happened in this room. So welcome back to this show. Let's introduce ourselves. Who are we? Fart Master Flex over there. Who are you?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. What's your name?
Fart Master Jeff.
Fart Master Jeff. Welcome aboard.
Noel Thompson.
Noel Thompson is here.
Thanks for getting us back on track.
Thank you, Noel.
Thank you, Noel.
I'm Olivia.
And I'm Pete.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Our guest today is Mr. Mike Nicholas, who works at Chart Metalworks, which is a local company here in Portland, Maine. And he's going to tell us all about what they do, the products they make that you can buy yourself. It's very exciting, and we're excited to hear all about it. Gentlemen,
yes, we are.
What's new in the lives of Jeff and Noel?
Beautiful guns.
What does that mean?
Like going, like 2 tickets to the gun show, like working out. Oh, you've been working
Muscles.
out. Great, good.
Let's see the guns.
Yeah, let's see. Show them off.
Everybody is
very
flexing.
nice.
It's
a
flex fest
Nation
here.
in here.
Wow. All right, Zeus. Good job.
Zeus, holster
Okay.
those. That's
whoa.
dangerous.
Yikes.
Whoa, that's a weapon in some states.
All right.
Touch my hand.
Jeff, what's new with you?
Jeff, what's going on?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. Just hanging back, playing some tunes, and have some peak time to myself.
Have some peace time to myself. Okay.
I think one of the things that I'm excited about in Jeff's segment is a little twist today. We're adding on to Yakking With You. It's going to be Yakking With You, and also What's Bugging You?
What's bugging you? I can't wait to hear what's bugging
Essentially
you.
like an airing of grievances by Jeff.
Can't wait.
New twist on his segment.
He is posing and putting himself.
And also my new haircut.
Oh, it's hard to
Jeff did
see
get a
that
haircut.
on podcast land, but
His hair is trimmed.
it's very short.
You'll see it in the picture.
It
if
looks
you see us
great.
on
Yes,
Facebook.
exactly.
Yes,
Very
it looks awesome. It looks a lot more than that.
Pointing at Pete's head. Look
Your
at
hair
that.
is now shorter than mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
You probably need a weed whacker for that, boy.
Okay. Great.
Well, everything's going really well so far today, you guys.
We got an exciting show.
That's right. And we got
Trying to keep us out of trouble.
Yep.
Yes.
We got Ask Noel coming up later on. We got an email for you guys. We're going to do some Susie's Q's later on. Can't wait
A
for
cool
that.
game.
Cool game. You just got to stick around for that. And I think that's about
We'll
it.
be right back.
Okay. All right, here's Noel with a bio for our guest, Mike Nicholas.
Mike Nicholas grew up in Westbrook, Maine, and attended the University of New England in Biddeford. Major in sport management after several years working in the sports industry. Mike was ready to make the jump to a more diverse role, incorporating operation, marketing, and sales. That brought Mike to Chart Metalworks in 2013, where he has been ever since. Chart Metalworks creates map jewelry and accessory, all allowing customers to select a map that means something to them. Mike has been in charge of growing their wholesale database, going after corporate opportunities, attending trade shows, and doing social media.
Please welcome Mike Nicholas! Yay! Welcome, Mike!
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
joining us.
Yeah,
All right. Noel will have your first question.
That's the same one episode.
We already did that. Ready? Go ahead.
Tell us about Chart Metalworks. What do you guys do?
So at Chart Metalworks, what we do is we make jewelry and accessories So actually, I know you can't see it, but I brought one here. So a keychain. So the big part about what we do is we take maps and put maps inside the piece. So you can get a map of where you grew up, where you went to school, where you work. So you could put a map of the Strive area. This it's kind of endless. I mean, we do graphics. So this one right here was a donation charity thing we did for the National Pancreatic Cancer Foundation. So it really can be, it's endless. It can be graphics or maps, but maps is the biggest part about what we do. So it's all about whatever's special to the customer. Yeah. So we can do anything. And then everything's pretty much engravable on the back as well. So we can put your initials, an important date, whatever you want.
Yeah. Hey, your mom's birthday's coming up.
Yeah. Great. I mean, we have great, wedding gifts, graduation gifts, Mother's, Father's Day. There's something for we always say there's something for everybody. Yeah. So that's the fun, and that's the fun part about what we do is, we're always we say we're recapturing memories people made.
Aww,
yeah.
That's so nice. Yeah. That's nice, right?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
We're very fortunate for you guys because you donate to our auction.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes,
no, we love. We're in downtown Portland, so we love working with local organizations, and especially if it's going towards a great cause.
Yeah.
And
Well, thanks.
Yeah, of course.
Jeff, your turn.
Well, how did you become work at Chart Metalworks?
Yeah. How did you come to work at Chart Metalworks?
So it's kind of a funny. So in college I majored in sport management, thinking that's the only thing I wanted to do was work in sports. But a lot of things changed with everyone, so I decided that I wanted to do something a little more marketing and sales based. And I just came across Chart when they were kind of just growing. There were only 4 people at the time when I started there, and they were just looking for someone who wanted to do a little bit of everything. So it was kind of the perfect fit. And as soon as I started, I was doing everything. I was doing marketing, sales, trade shows, social media, and then from there it's just grown. Now we're up to we're only still a staff of about 12, but when I started it was 4 people. So it's it's a small group of we all work very hard. We all wear a lot of hats. So it's a lot of fun. At the end of the day, that's the best part.
We can commiserate in that type of work environment, right?
Yeah.
Over to you.
What is the most challenging part of your job?
Well, we are a small business, so a small business there is always challenges. We're not really a seasonal business, but being in Portland and that a lot of our products are gift material, there's just times of the year where it's busier than others. So we try, like right now, we're trying to find, to get how we're getting new business. So there's a lot more going after businesses and just being more involved because people might not be buying right now. So it's just finding, those times of the year, how do you keep the business going and how do you, keep it flowing?
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
Yeah.
Do you think Portland's busier in the summer or in the winter?
I don't know.
Probably the summer. I think, yeah. People are probably buying more then. Jeff, your turn.
What is your favorite part of your job?
I think that's what I would say. It's just at the end of the day, it's a lot of fun. We as a team, we have a lot of fun. But then again, the product we're making is also, it means a lot to the people buying it. Yeah. So you get we get online reviews every day from customers, and we got one this morning about someone who bought a necklace that was in memory of one of their dogs. And it was just, when we read it, it was just, it makes you feel really good that at the end of the day, you're making people happy, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, you can get one for your dogs.
Yeah.
Both of them. All right, your turn.
How do you
acquire
the map for your products? How do you decide which location on a map to use?
Right. So with the maps, it's all digital. So it depends on what the customer wants. They may want a vintage map where it's like, from 1950 and it looks antique like, or they may want something that's really nautical and it's just all water. And so it it's at the end of the day, it's what the customer wants. So that's the cool part is we can do whatever, as long as it has to be a public domain map and it has to be available. And sometimes we work with customers that actually send us their maps that they may have, and so that again, it is the maps is the focus, and that was how the company started. But we can do like someone could send a photo of their dog, and we can put that in there. I mean, that's the fun part. It's kind of endless with what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a portrait of your dogs.
Yeah.
Jeff, your turn. You got 2.
What's news for
Chart.
Metalworks in 2020?
A lot. This year, last year, I would say we didn't do a lot of new stuff. So this year, we're really trying to work on new product, new designs, working with local organizations. That was something we just started. It's called Chart Gives. So we work with an organization we try to about every month, where we do something like this with the Pancreatic Cancer Foundation, where we'll do where the proceeds go back to the company. So we're doing a lot of that and just trying to be more visible in town in Portland, doing more events. So there's just a lot. We're just going to try a lot of new things this year.
Yeah.
I've seen out at like breweries and stuff, your like box.
Yeah. So we call that the Chart Box, and that was new last summer, but we didn't really get a good full summer out of it. So this year we'll be at like Rising Tide, other events, maybe like whether it be like, well, the Old Port Festival doesn't exist anymore, but so like anything that can be outside is just cool. We can plop that box around town and it's ready to go.
Yeah. That's awesome. All right, back to us.
Do you guys have any plans for the expanding into other states?
Well, as not like a store, the bulk of our business is online and wholesale. So we're always expanding. We do expand to other states because other stores carry our product. So almost like the other day, we just got a new wholesale account in Mississippi.
Wow.
So, we're in tons of stores throughout California.
In New Jersey.
And New Jersey. Oh, yeah, we're all over New Jersey, yeah. So, we go to these trade shows to have stores meet us. And so it could be sold wherever, but we're focusing our store we have, we're fixing that up, and trying to drive more traffic into that store, but that will be the only location we have. And then the social media, we get people from online from all over.
Right.
So
they're like worldwide,
Yeah.
Cool. Jeff?
What are you most proud of so far in your career?
That's a tough one. I guess I would say, I've been at Chart. It's going on this will be like my 8th year this summer. So I'm just proud of myself for staying there. It's tough to stay at the same place for a long time. But again, that contributes to the people I work with. It's a great team, and every day is something new. And I'm proud that the company's grown, and we're in all these new locations. So yeah, I would say just really proud of where the company's been and where it looks like it's going. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Can't relate to having a great team. I don't feel the same way.
Yeah.
All right. Last one for the regular questions.
Yeah. You got to travel to some fun places for your job. What are some of the coolest places you've been to?
That's a great question. I do get to travel a lot, which is fun. I think it's been the places I did not expect to like that have been the best. We go to Atlanta a couple times a year, and at first I thought I would not like Atlanta, but there actually is a lot of cool parts in Atlanta that are much like Portland, where there are these refurbished old buildings that they've turned into like these big shopping areas where there's all these restaurants and breweries, and there's a lot going on. So Atlanta's been really fun, and we go twice a year. But obviously coming from Portland, it's nice to go somewhere warm once in a while. So we go to Fort Lauderdale here and there, and that's a really cool town. There's a lot of great restaurants. It's fun to be right on the water. There's some huge houses to look at. So it's a cool place to go. So anywhere warm, but again, Atlanta's probably my favorite place we go to.
Nice. You been to Atlanta?
No.
Have you been to Florida? Both of these guys go to Florida.
And San Diego.
Fancy
Oh,
J.
yeah, I would love to go to San Diego. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, those were our interview questions, right? And now it is time for what?
The lightning.
The lightning round.
Ooh, nervous.
God, Jeff, you couldn't look any more enthused.
Our lightning round song used to episode 1
It was like all out drum beats, like everything, and I was like, yeah, lightning round. You guys are too cool. I'm over it. All right, Jeff goes first.
You've got
in
the
lightning
first
round.
lightning round.
All right.
Now you're up. Okay, good.
Portland or Westbrook?
Portland.
Bruins or the Patriots?
Patriots.
Hot coffee or iced coffee?
Iced coffee, even in the winter.
Oh,
He's quick,
awesome,
huh?
Mike.
Yeah.
What is your spirit animal and why?
Ooh. Jeez, I don't know. I'll say a fox.
Ooh.
I don't know.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and I don't know why, but I'm gonna go fox.
Yeah.
Noel just quoted the song.
What does the fox say?
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Jeff?
What's your lucky number and why?
I would say 15. That's the number I wore in sports my whole life, and I just I use a lot of, not giving away anything, a lot of passwords that revolve around the number, but they're more complicated. But yeah, 15.
Nice.
Favorite Portland restaurant?
Oh, there's so many.
I know.
I really like Taco Escobar. That one's, for Mexican, and I love Mexican food. So I would say Taco Escobar. Loving sports, I do go to bingas quite a bit,
Yeah.
more than I should.
So we got a hockey question for you next.
All right.
That's a good one for you, Jeff. Big hockey fan.
Sleep shot.
Slap shot.
Slap shot or
Wrist shot.
wish shot?
I'll say wrist shot. My slap shot's not too good, but wrist shot, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we should work on those.
Yeah, I know. I need to. I had a game last night.
Yeah, probably
I didn't
practice.
take any slap shots last night.
It's tough. Those are tough ones.
Tell us your best joke.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and if you need to consult some joke books, we've got
Why don't
some
I
here for
consult
you.
just because?
Just, it helps. You guys ready for a good joke? Jeff looks very ready.
Why don't we do
Big smile.
why don't we do a classic knock knock?
All right, you ready?
All right. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Omelet.
I'm gonna help.
Omelet smarter than I look.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I love that
These books
book.
are handy.
Here's the big one really handy.
Oh, by the way,
Yes.
I was gonna ask you a question.
knock knock.
Uh-oh.
Oh, who's there?
Egg.
Egg who?
Egg white.
It's supposed to be a joke.
Material.
What's the punchline?
What's the punchline? Egg white?
What about egg white?
Yeah.
Are your egg?
We're workshopping the joke.
Yeah.
Over?
Yes.
Like sunshine or
Yeah.
Are you just giving a recipe?
Let's just name all the types of eggs we know.
yeah.
Scrambled.
Yeah, like scrambled or.
All right. Anywho. All right, you guys. Those were all the questions we had. Can we say thank you to Mike for coming on the show?
Thank you.
Thank you.
you.
This is
Thank you,
awesome.
Mike.
Appreciate it. Thank
All
you
right,
so much.
Jeff. What do you say? We'll be
We'll be right back.
perfect.
The Strivecast is brought to you by
Listeners like you.
Listeners like
Mitch
Mitch.
Waterman.
Yay.
Mitch, you're our listener of
That's
the
right.
week. Jeff is swimming in water, like water, man.
So
Amazing.
thanks for listening, Mitch.
Thanks for listening, Mitch. We
Thanks
love
for
you.
I love you.
Love you. Okay.
And Pete too.
Okay. We'll be.
We'll be right back.
Okay, and we're back, and it's time for.
Ask Noel, Ask Amanda, Ask Noel.
Who's Amanda?
If you have like the other.
Oh,
If you have a dog, you play with a paw. You had a dog, you have to play with more.
Okay. Pete's got an email for you, Noel. You ready?
I'm curious about lots of things with that intro today. Who's
me
the
too.
dog? Who's Amanda?
The Amanda Show.
From Amanda Bynes. I got that.
Okay.
Who's the dog?
Fifi.
Who's Fifi?
the dog.
Miss Piggy's puppy.
All right. Well, we've got one email from Tim Penrod in Westbrook.
Hey, Tim.
He would like to know his father's birthday is coming up next week. What should he get him for a gift? And is it okay to make something homemade? Thanks, Tim. For
Thanks,
your email.
Tim. Good to hear from you.
Make something homemade.
What do you think? You think that's okay?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Homemade chicken.
Homemade chicken. What else could he get for his dad?
Shaving kit.
A shaving kit. That's a good gift, right, Pete? Yeah.
That's right.
What else could you get for a dad?
A fishing rod.
A fishing rod. Jeff seems to have some suggestions. What up, Jeff? What could Tim get his dad?
He should get his dad power tools.
Power tools. Like what? What are some power tools he could get?
Like maybe electric chainsaw.
Electric chainsaw. How much are those going for these days?
I don't know, probably 50.
I think maybe a little more for an electric chainsaw, but good gift. But if you were going to make him something homemade, what would you make? Jeff, if you were going to make your dad a gift, what would you make him?
Actually, probably brake fluid.
You're going to make your own brake fluid? How do you make it?
You don't make it, you go to the store and buy
Well,
it.
what if you were going to make your dad something? What would you make?
Actually, I don't know.
Okay. All right, well, Noel, you have any final thoughts for Tim? What do you think?
Very nice, yeah.
What do you think is the best gift he could get his dad?
Flowers.
Flowers. Okay. All right.
I have an
And
idea
a
for
bouquet of piece of paper.
Oh, and make him a card, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
And
I think
they'll
those are all
tap it
good
on.
suggestions, right, Pete?
Yeah, very much. And thanks for the email. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. And if you want to ask Noel a question, you can write in to strivecast@pslstrive.org or give us a call and leave us a message on the Ask Noel hotline at 207-774-6278, extension 352, and ask Noel a question, right?
Yes.
All right. Hit your outro song.
Baka baka pa,
Oh.
waka read a book.
Okay.
Waka paka pa, you just go to the library.
All right, Jeff. We'll be.
We'll be right back.
Strivecast is brought to you by
You're out of here.
Your ad here, and our podcast this week is brought to you by Bo's Books and Burritos.
Yep.
Woo!
Books and Burritos.
If you want a book to read, but also want to eat a burrito, look no further than Bo's Books and Burritos because they have everything that you're looking for. But if you would like to advertise in this spot, Bo would not mind at all, he told us himself, then you can email us at strivecast@pslstrive.org and we will find a plan to work with your business to advertise your show here on the Strivecast. Right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Can you give some glowing reviews about Bo's Books and Burritos so people can get an example? Wow, I love the books and burritos, right, guys?
It was beautiful like dandy flowers.
Beautiful like dandy flowers.
What's your favorite burrito
What's your favorite?
to get at Bo's?
Yeah, what do you get?
I have never been to Bo's, but
If you were to go.
If you were to go, what would your experience be like?
Wow!
Wow. Wow. Bo's Books and Burritos. Wow.
Wow, those burritos are really good with a little bit of hot sauce.
Hot sauce. Yeah, maybe a little sour cream, too. Yum. Jeff, we will be...
We'll be right back.
All right, we're back, and it's time for... Yakkin'.
Yakking with Jeff and Whitney.
Yakking with Jeff and Whitney. Whit has slid over to the host chair. Pete had to pop out for an assignment. Welcome, Whit.
Thank you.
Glad to have you with us. Jeff, yakking with you today is our area of grievance. What's bugging you? What gets you razzled and makes you mad?
Well, it makes me mad.
Yep.
How many people blast their music?
Ooh, when people blast their music.
Yeah,
You don't like that?
It's not just me blasting my music.
You wait. So, but you like it if you're blasting your music, right?
No.
So you like music nice and quiet.
Yeah.
And if it's too loud, you get mad.
Yes.
Nice. I get mad too when that happens. I don't like loud noises. What do you do when that happens? You get mad. Do you say something? What does it look like when you get mad?
When I get mad, I kind of bust out swearing the entire time.
Ooh, he busts out some swearing.
I think when you get mad, you just ignore people.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Yes.
You're not a big curse guy.
When I get mad, I ignore people.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Yeah, I get that from Whitney over here.
No, you don't get that from Whitney. Whitney tells you every day not to ignore people. That's something that you do that makes me mad, is you ignore people, and it's super rude. But anywho, let's talk about some other things that are bugging you. What else is bugging you in this day and age? What else grinds your gears?
I don't know. I think it's actually how people express their anger.
Express their anger?
Yeah.
That makes you upset?
Yes, and how people kind of speed.
How they speed when they're driving?
Yeah,
That makes you angry.
it does.
Yeah.
Like the car that you're in speeding or other people speeding?
Other people speeding.
Interesting. Yeah. Speeding is very dangerous, right? Put lives at risk.
I know.
Okay.
All right, let's
moving on.
move on to
All
our
right.
next segment.
Yeah, you think you're all set?
Almost.
All right, we will be.
We will be right back.
All right, we're back and it's time for
Susie Q.
Susie's Cues.
I love the
Okay.
being here with my family.
Susie's cues.
Okay,
Okay, awesome.
All right. So
That's
Angie
how she
has
ends.
been
That's how
in
she
her chair.
ends.
So we, for Susie's Cues today, are going to play a game, basically like playing categories, where we're going to name different types of things, and we're each going to go around the room and try to name that type of thing, and the first person to stumble or who cannot name one in 3 seconds or less.
So I believe this is a one-of-a-kind game from our other host,
Pete.
Peter Brown's son. And it's called
Shout out to Zach.
5-Star
5-star restaurant. Right.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna do restaurants, we're gonna do some other types
Topics.
of things. Yeah. Which is gonna be
Different
great.
types
But
of
thanks for the idea, Zach, and thanks for being a
Yeah,
great
thanks,
listener.
Jack.
Okay.
Like broccoli.
The first one, coming from our other segment, is gonna be ways to cook eggs.
Oh.
Are you ready?
Yes.
You gotta answer fast, okay? It's like the lightning round.
Yes.
Okay?
It's like
And you can't say something that someone's already said.
So Susie, you're gonna read the categories, and the first one is
good.
type of
Eggs.
eggs. Scrambled.
Bacon eggs.
Go ahead. 3.
Eggs.
Oh,
A way to cook eggs.
Scrambled.
I just
That was
said
already said.
Pick a different one.
Okay. Sunny side.
Bingo. Whitney?
Poached.
Simpson, as Whitney said.
That's not how the game works. Eggs Benedict.
Potato eggs.
You can't just name side dishes. Alright. Let's move to the next one, which is
Cheese burger topping.
burger toppings. Cheese.
Buffalo.
Buffalo sauce.
Chicken. Yeah, buffalo sauce.
Okay. So,
Sweet and sour sauce.
okay.
Lettuce.
Tomatoes.
Onions.
Ground beef.
Double patty. Good one.
Pickles.
Yeah.
Peppers.
Ooh. Ooh.
That is it, girl.
Go. Name one.
Let's.
Do we name them? Okay. Well, you know what?
Bacon.
Bacon's a good one. Ketchup.
Relish.
Tuna fish.
Barbecue sauce. Tuna fish.
I'm not sure how we're like choosing to end this
I feel
round,
like
but
this
I think
isn't working as well as it worked for Pete's family.
Yeah, well, you know what? We have fun here, so it's okay.
6.
Next one is. Next one is types of candy bars. Kit Kat.
M&M's.
Reese's.
Twix.
Reese's candy bar.
Okay.
Milky Way.
Not in your mouth, but not in your hand.
M&M's. You're up.
Twizzlers.
Oh, that'll count.
Snickers.
Cookie nut.
Cookie nut.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me that kitty cat.
Okay, let's move on. Next one is types of
Sodas.
soda. Someone in this room's favorite. He who must not be named. Coca-Cola.
I got one. How about ginger pan? Ginger ale.
Thank you.
Diet Coke.
Orange soda.
Ooh.
I love that. Regular.
Regular. Mountain Dew.
Italian soda.
Italian soda. Everyone's favorite. Classic Italian soda. Go.
Grape.
Grape soda.
Root beer.
Diet root beer.
Dr. Pepper.
Sunkist.
Oh, yeah, well, take it.
Mountain Dew.
Already said it. Next. All right. Last one is types
Of pie.
types of pies. Apple.
Butterscotch cream.
That is not a type of pie, but yeah.
Lemon meringue.
Ooh.
Key lime, my favorite.
My favorite too.
My favorite is apple cream pie.
Cherry.
Apple side down cake pie.
Apple upside down cake pie. Everyone's favorite. A classic. Go ahead.
Pumpkin pie
Pumpkin pie. Good one.
is it's my favorite pie ever in the world.
Ever in the world. Amazing. Wendy.
Chocolate crepe.
My favorite, which is what she said, which is apple cream pie.
That's not what she said.
Yes, she did.
All right. This has been a great round of Susie's
Chicken
Cues.
pot pie.
Chicken pot pie is a good one. All right. Jeff, we will.
We'll be right back.
All right, Rebecca, it's time to wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. Let's Whitney wrap it up.
You ready to wrap it up with?
I'm ready to wrap it up.
All right. Well, this has been really just quite an episode. We have heard some things we've never heard before come out of your mouths.
A lot of off-air.
A lot of things we're going to have to cut out. But you know what? We live and learn. So thank you so much to our guest, Mike Nicholas, for joining us.
Yeah,
That was a
Mike
great
Nicholas.
interview. Thank you. Thank you so much to our producing team of Whitney and Susie for always putting the show together well and keeping us on track. Susie, you did a great job. Whit, thanks for sliding into the host chair.
Of course.
You nailed it.
I do what I need to do.
Yeah, for the team. You're the podcast fam.
For the team.
Yeah, put the team on your back. Thanks so much to our engineer Ryan for putting the show together, making us sound good all the time, and for cutting out all of these people's inappropriate words, my own included. So thank you. We don't really have updating events because Starbucks coming up in May, right? So we got a couple
Save
months
the
till then.
date.
May 2nd and 3rd at the Cross Insurance Arena, Portland. Can't wait. Information available at striderocks.org. I think that's it. Ready? Say goodbye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.